Number 23, Andy Moya. Number 24, Tanavo. And number 12, Michael Roman. Up front for Fusion tonight, number 7, Javier Castro. And number 18, Brian Livingston.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the VC Sportsplex and the debut game of the 2015 campaign for your Ventura County Fusion, the pride of the 805, as they compete in friendly action against the defending champions of the United Soccer League's Pro Division, Sacramento Republic FC, making the trip down the California coast, a pair of championship squads ready to do battle here tonight in Ventura County. Hello once again, friends. My name is Eric. Happy to be with you here on Fusion TV for the opening friendly of 2015, and what a 2015 it's shaping up to be for your Ventura County Fusion. Tonight, welcoming the USL PRO champions. Later this month, taking on the legendary New York Cosmos. And of course, ready to defend PDL Southwest Division crown and make a run at a second Premier Development League championship in franchise history. It promises to be an exciting year for soccer in Ventura County, and it all begins tonight facing the Sacramento Republic. And really, the relationship between these two teams, no better on display than the man that is being honored tonight. It is a special evening as Fusion legend Rodrigo Lopez, the first player inducted into the Ventura County Fusion Hall of Fame. He, member of the 2009 Premier Development League Championship squad, was also a critical part of Sacramento Republic's championship campaign in their first year in the USL PRO League. And so there will be a special ceremony at halftime honoring Roro for his years of competition with the Fusion. Certainly a well-deserved honor, and could not happen to a better player or to a better man. Well, as mentioned, for Sacramento Republic, this will be the second friendly of the 2015 campaign for the Indomitables. They tied earlier 2-2, taking on the Fresno Fuego in the 99 Freeway Derby at Chukchansi Park earlier in the week. When last we saw the Ventura County Fusion, it was a furious run down the stretch in July. The Fusion racking up 3 consecutive shutout decisions, 2 of them coming at the VC Sportsplex, before picking up a 1-0 blanking of BYU to secure the 3rd Southwest Division Championship in Ventura County Fusion history. Unfortunately, the run to another PDL title would be cut short in the opening round as the Kitsap Pumas knocked off the Fusion 4-3 in a game that went to penalties before the hosts were able to advance through to the next round. Well, in talking about the seeming pipeline between these two teams, when you look at the Sacramento Republic squad from last season, so many familiar faces that fans have seen around the 805 wearing the blue and orange of the Fusion. Ivan Mirkovic, Mickey Daly, James Kiffey, a critical pro transaction deadline signing that helped secure the back end. There's, of course, the inimitable Alfonso Moragalvan, who scored perhaps the most famous goal in Ventura County Fusion history. Agustin Cazares, also a member of last season's Fusion club, signing with the Republic following the conclusion this season. And Gabriel Gonzalez, another player who has donned the Fusion top 4, in addition to, of course, the man of the hour, the man of the evening, Rodrigo Lopez. Squads making their entrance from the left side of the VC Sportsplex, the home pitch for Ventura County Fusion. This is a field so used to championship caliber football. Not only international, but American as well. Ventura College, a league championship. Of course, Ventura County Fusion victorious. The women's soccer program here at Ventura College, spectacular as well. We'll give you a quick rundown of the starting lineups for both squads as they line up on the pitch right now on the other side of the national anthem. We remind you, though, that the Ventura County Fusion would like to thank their incredible sponsors, including Crown Plaza, Ventura Beach, Limonera, Ventura Orthopedics, The Mortgage Couch, Midtown Cafe, Amigos Surf Cantina, Adidas, Dr. Pet Chiropractic, Quick Printing Plus, Fast Signs, Extreme Soccer, and Downtown Ventura. Friendly action between the Ventura County Fusion and Sacramento Republic FC coming up next on Fusion TV. So we dispense with the pleasantries, and now let's get to the action. Eric Evelhoch with you here for Fusion TV as the Ventura County Fusion open their 2015 campaign with friendly action against the defending USL PRO champion Sacramento Republic. Let's meet the starting lineup for both sides. First for the visitors, managed by the legendary Predrag Radoslavjevic Preki, the only man in Major League Soccer history to twice be named Most Valuable Player, as well as lead the league in scoring, leading the Kansas City Wizards to their first MLS Cup title, the same Kansas City Wizards that Fusion product, Chance Myers, was part of a recent title run as well. His team sheet looks like this, lining up in a 4-4-2. From the back, we go out. Between the sticks, goalkeeper Dom Jakubek. Jakubek was the starter for the squad last year in claiming the championship. The defenders, the left back is Chad Bartolome. Central defender, Armin Galerian, as well as Julian Ringhoff. The right back, Matthias Bonve. In the midfield, Joaquin Rivas at left as we're underway. Fusion with possession to begin the ball game. The central mids, Augustine Cazares and Alfonso Morigalvan. The right mid is Gabriel Gonzalez, and up top, the forwards Adnan Gabeljic as well as Richie Cardozo. It'll be played back to the Fusion starting keeper for this evening's friendly, Clint Long. Ventura as well, lining up in a 4-4-2 for manager Rudy Ibarra. Legendary Ventura County soccer name. He of NASL competition with the Los Angeles Aztecs. The defenders look like this. The right back is Kevin Garcia Lopez. The central defenders, Michael Mercado, as well as Ibrahim. The left back is Joel Contreras. In the midfield, on the right side, Abraham A.B. Villon. The center mids, Andy Moya and Tanner Wolf. The right mid, or the left mid, I should say, is Michael Roman. And up top, the forwards Javier Castro and Brennan Livingston. Feeling out process in the early going as we're in the second minute between the two sides. Monagalvon. The 1-2 gets it back. Republic wearing their white kit as it goes out for a fusion throw. Sent to the back and long once again. Received to get depth and now sends it downfield. Looking for Castro. Had in slight trouble at the back for Galarian, but he's able to get away with it. And now Republic will give Jakubek the opportunity to play ahead up the left side. Garcia Lopez challenging as the feed to the middle is taken away. Nice read by Moya. A tap back. Contreras will return for Mercado. To the pitch goes Livingston, almost has it taken away. We'll give it back. Moya. Looking to switch sides as giving chase. Rivas will force the pass back. Republic pressuring here. The thumping header forward is responded and sent back. This Sacramento Republic FC squad, really a squad of the people in a town where the sports fans are amongst the most civic-minded, most interactive, if you will, as a ball forward by Gonzalez goes off the shin guard of the Fusion defender, and this will be for a throw. Galarian. Ambitious cross, but it's Livingston. Now turning. Gets it back. Slices through a double team. Fancy footwork to get away from the step forward. But now here comes the Republic. The far wing. Referee says play on. The Fusion take over control. Villon. And this touchback by Wolf to the back end. Livingston. Calling forward up the near wing is Contreras. Contreras. Heads back. Roman. For Mercado, who will give for long. Talking about the engagement of the Sacramento faithful, the name Republic FC, the team crest, the team colors of Old Glory Red, Maple, and Eggshell, all voted upon and approved by the fan base in Sacramento. And what a fan base the Republic have proven to have, setting a USL PRO record in their first year of competition for attendance. Advantage played, and now here's perhaps the first opportunity of the match. Scuttled behind for a corner, a nice bit of defense. Garcia block. Such a special first year for the Republic, and fans really appreciated the interactivity as well as the quality of the competition. They were voted the best in Sacramento by Sacramento News and Review. The match's first corner into the box. Ball pinballs around and out behind for a goal kick for long. Of course, this Fusion side as everybody moves forward. Not only history in the sense of inducting their first player into the Hall of Fame tonight and taking on a side with so many players that have come up through the system, as Evelhoch up the near wing is nicely denied. Yesterday as well, a big day for Fusion as the long ball over the top. Roman double teamed, unable to hold is Galarian. It'll go out for a Fusion throw. Fusion saw their first product receive a start for the United States national team as Giassi Zardes got the call at StubHub Center as a handball in the midfield. They'll set up a free kick for the Republic. Zardes, of course, became the second United States national team capped player when he came on as a substitute in the loss to Chile earlier in the year, but became the first Fusion product to produce a point in the red, white, and blue. A sublime assist on Clint Dempsey's second tally of the match. Did find it funny as after the performance of Zardes, with him returning to the Los Angeles Galaxy, manager Bruce Arena certainly excited about the performance of his young star, but at the same time looking to keep his head from swelling, perhaps. He is not infallible. He just looked mighty good. His first showing with the U.S. national team. Fusion, an attacking idea here as Livingston has his shot denied by Galarian. But the opportunity is still here. Cross to the box. Header. Livingston can't get it on target. And this will be pinballed back to Jackie and Republic. Mora Galvan. Mentioned Mora Galvan. Fusion player from 2007 to 2009. 34 appearances with the club. Scoring twice is Ventura now. Very aggressive. Up. Look, perhaps trying to come up with something on the break. Well defended on the turn. And Contreras will send it out for a Republic throw. Mentioning that famous goal, well, if you only score 2 for the club, if one of them is the one that brings home the hardware in claiming the 2009 PDL championship, ooh, there's something here. In the box. Shot is in for a goal. Boy, there was some consternation on the back end for Fusion as a defender had gone down in the box. But in the 11th minute, Sacramento has taken the 1-0 lead. This is the third meeting ever between these two sides. Played a friendly last year. As a cross into the box is thumped away by the defensive Mercado. This will be the second corner of the match coming for Republic. 2-2 draw in the friendly between the two sides, and perhaps somewhat ironically, they met in the Lamar Hunt U.S. Open Cup. Fusion taking a 1-0 lead, but ultimately bowing out. 2-1, and it's now 2-0 as the corner into the back of the net. And now in a matter of 1 minute, the defending USL Pro champions have made it 2-0. So 2 shots. Goal announced as Richie Cardozo amongst the players looking to earn a spot with the 2015 campaign. And now Fusion looking to try and create something on the break here. Livingston tries to stop it up in the box. It's taken away well and sent to the sideline for a throw. Nice bit of defending in the middle of the field, but now it's an opportunity to the box. Nice one touch on by Livingston. Found well by Garcia Lopez in the box, but right to the chest of Dom Jakubek. Gonzalez was looking for the feed, had it taken away. Play ahead for Castro. Goes down and the foul is given. 3 white shirts. Cazares, Morigal Vaughn, and Gonzalez all in the area. And this will be a free kick. Quick touch over by Castro. Fusion play it wide as Roman. Dispossessed, but the feed up the far side for Morigal Vaughn skips out. Fusion quickly take the throw. Lob ball for Roman. Skies it high. Cleared away with a header. And it's put out off Fusion by Morigal Vaughn. That's the sort of wiliness you'd expect from a man the last played USL Pro with Pittsburgh Riverhounds. Nervy moment there, but Jackie come out and scoop it away. Gonzalez can't control the pass forward as Contreras. Nice bit of ping-ponging work as Julian Ringhoff will gather after Republic were able to clear it away. Ringhoff. Nice long ball ahead. And on the run. Center in the box. Tipped away and then sent over the bar by Gonzalez. My. That was something special. On the run to create it by Adnan Gabeljic. Goalkeeper Clint Long did well to sprawl out and get the touch on the attempted step across. Gonzalez just could not set it down enough at the top of the box. Gabeljic again. Sends it forward, but it's thumped away. 2-0 Republic. We're in the 17th minute here. Goals within the span of a minute. In the 11th and the 12th, unofficially, have made it 2-0 as Gonzalez will be played back at midfield. Step away by Galarian. Sent far sideline. Ringhoff takes the return from Cazares. Monegalvon, the switch. Chested for control. Bonve goes down, and the flagman on the near side sees a foul. The officials working this evening's friendly. Centerman, Bernard Hosu, Luis Gutierrez, and Brandon Chapman on the lines. So Monegalvon watches as the free kick taken back by Cardozo. Galarian tries to feed it forward. Fusion with the stop, and Villon taken down at the 35. Free kick given. The early goings of this match. Feeling out process. Now we're starting to see a little bit more of the physical play show up as it's a characteristic California evening here in Ventura. Of course, I'm sure those up north probably roll their eyes at the mention of a 64-degree night being deemed chilly, but when you're right by the Pacific Ocean, the Channel Islands mere miles across the waterway from site of the game, do get a nice healthy breeze that comes in and fog from time to time. Played forward for Livingston as it headed away, but Fusion control in the mid. Near sideline, Harris. Nice one touch, but coming back to eat that up is Monegalvon. Cazares line. It's played ahead, appeal for an offside. Flag stays down. The cross headed out to the top of the box and turned well wide of the left post by Gonzalez. So Gabe has certainly been looking to get his shot going. Line. This will go for a throw. So it's Republic side leading tonight 2-0. Finished the season in second in their division behind Orlando City. Will be heading up to MLS. Last season finished with 17 wins, 4 draws, 7 losses. Preki earning Coach of the Year accolades. Rodrigo Lopez ended up being a first-team All-USL Pro selection. Nemanja Vukovic, I should say, also earning that accolade as well. Ringhoff plays it forward. And the late challenge sweeping through his kicking leg by Roman. will force the Ringhoff. This is Cazares. Boy, Cazares was a bit of a set-piece specialist last year for Fusion, wasn't he? Seemed dangerous in attempting on goal anywhere from 30 yards out in. Ball goes out near sideline. Mercado just unable to keep it within the field of play. Nemanja Vukovic, as mentioned in talking about some of the players who earned acclaim for Republic, not on the team sheet tonight, won't see him. And for Fusion's sake, certainly thankful about that, in that he earned the Defender of the Year award. And now, pretty play, turn taken score by Adnan Evelhoch. And it is 3-0 Sacramento in the 23rd minute. So we have Evelhoch so far in this match for Sacramento. Certainly looking for a statement after drawing in the opening friendly of the season. Fusion fans, remember, stay where the Fusion stay. That's Crown Plaza Ventura Beach, whether it's a family weekend away or simply a staycation. The Crown Plaza Ventura Beach is the county's leading oceanside destination. For room information and reservations, visit cpventura.com. So thus far, it's been a relatively light workload for the man between the sticks for Republic, Dominic Jakubek. His opposite in the all-yellow for Fusion, Clint Long. Out of California State University, Stanislaus has seen much of the action coming his way. Gonzalez. Cazares. Galarian sends for Ringhoff. Ringhoff, a four-year letter winner. Former St. Louis University Billiken. Republic looking for more. And ushered out, far sideline for a throw. In the box. Ooh, danger there. It's cleared away. Javier Castro sends it near sideline. Chipped ahead, Vion. Has it headed away out of bounds by Matthias Bonve. Bonve familiar to soccer fans in Ventura County. He did play at California State University Northridge.
Rangers actually won that match 2-1. They did? Yeah. The Fusion beat the Rangers. That's what I'm saying. Oh.
Gonzalez ahead for Cardozo. Well, now Republic seem determined to get Gonzalez additional opportunity here. Back for Cazares. Nice turn, touch and go. Unable to settle it down was Rivas. Sideline, the touch too strong from Garcia Lopez, and it goes for a throw. But Fusion take back possession. twisted back for Contreras. Long instead will come out and take it. Clint began his university career at Oregon State before transferring to Stanislaus. Of course, that role of Fusion goalkeeper seems to be one that MLS loves looking at. Fusion have produced some good ones over the years as two blue shirts go tumbling over the top of Richie Cardozo. Free kick switch to the near side. Bonvay will send it back. Galarian gives it away. Castro. Under fire, but able to escape ahead to Castro. And Bonvay cleans it up, but a foul and quickly taken by Contreras to the far sideline. Mercado ahead. Castro. Republic send it wide. 29th minute. 3-0 to Sacramento. So happy you're watching this evening's friendly contest between the Ventura County Fusion and Sacramento Republic here on Fusion TV. Eric Evelhoch with you. Sacramento goals. 2 in quick succession in the 11th and 12th minutes. And then the 23rd, the most recent tickling of the twine for the visitors in white. Bonvay had it taken away, nicely played ahead by Contreras. Ambitious shot from distance, goes wide. A nice strike there. Castro caught the attention of Jackie Beck. I don't know if it's just a hockey thing, but I think you have to have a different mental constitution to be a goalie, to be a keeper, into stuff that others on your squad may not be. I mean, it takes a certain kind to want to hurl themselves in front of briskly hit soccer balls. But Jackie Beck, certainly a mindful player. Gotta love a goalie that's into yoga as well as Pilates. The long ball switch to the far sideline. Rivas unable to control it. And it goes for a Fusion throw. Interesting thing to note, we talked about how these teams have met before in friendly action, and Ventura County has seen its fair share of top-flight international clubs who've made the trip out to the 805. Republic, their first year, competed in international friendlies against Club Atlas from Mexico, West Bromwich Albion, of course, English Premiership side, as well as Rangers FC from the Scottish Championship division. Of course, Fusion faced Rangers last year, as last time we were with you on Fusion TV. A historic 3-1 victory for Ventura County over Rangers. Interesting that when Sacramento took on the Rangers, was the Scots taking a 2-1 decision. Long ball ahead. Chase given by Roman. Hassling Ringhoff the whole way, but able to turn it past. Long ball sent back. Nobody in white there to claim it, so it'll be sent back for the keeper Long. 33rd minute here at the VC Sportsplex. Longest ball at midfield. Headed twice. Republic were offside. Contreras. Glancing blow off the back. Bonve. Cleans it up, sending back for Amon. Mora Galvan. Back for Galarian. Crossing the heart of the pitch. Sent back to the deep mid, Cazares. Now far sideline. Rivas, the back heel. Return. From a wide position. Tries to swing a cross in. 3 headers clear it. But Republic see it sent back. Jakubak out to mop it up and send it forward, but Contreras on the intercept. Challenge coming from behind from Moya. Gets away from one, but not the step up by Galarian. Turning and going with it is Rivas. Far sideline, Gabeljic will send it backwards. Gabeljic scored the most recent goal for Republic. Gonzalez, local boy from Oxnard. Just some miles down the 101 south from our current location. Ringhoff. Cazares taken away in a double team. Opportunity for Fusion. Long cross. Galarian heads it to the sideline. And nice work coming back by Gonzalez. Enables the defense to reset. And Republic to work free. Nice combination of passing. And the ball sent out off the touch by Mercado. Remember, coming up at the halftime, a special ceremony where Fusion will have their first induction into Fusion Hall of Fame as the one and only Rodrigo Lopez immortalized. First player signed by the Republic. MVP of the championship game for Ventura County. Their Premier Development League victory over Chicago Fire. Also, Most Valuable Player finalist for Republic last season. Out for a throw for Fusion. Villon. Turning with it is Roman. Back for Villon. It's taken away, well read, and on his horse, Cazares sends it up the near sideline for Gabeljic. Gabeljic. Cross. Nobody home as it skitters all the way out the back door. Thankfully, a step of the late run from Cazares.
Midtown Cafe. The ideal breakfast and lunch starts in Midtown Ventura. Midtown Cafe will be the official concession spot
Talked about how
for Ventura County Fusion
so many players for Fusion
against the New York Coast
signing with this
VC Sportsplex.
Sacramento Republic side. Perhaps none bigger than James Kiffey, who mentioned not on the team sheet tonight, as it will be headed back by Ringhoff for Jackie back. Sent it far sideline for Republic to take the other way. There was a bit of amusement on social media earlier today. Of course, Fusion have been promoting this match as Monday Night Football here at the VC Sportsplex. Communications man for the Fusion, Danny Page, splashing that poster everywhere and anywhere. Facebook, on Twitter, on Instagram. It was amusing, though, when posted it up on Facebook earlier today. Kiffey found fit to comment that amongst the Fusion players highlighted on the poster was him in the blue and orange, saying, hey, wait a minute, I'm the team now. He was really serious about that. May want to change his avatar to having him in Republic colors. Fusion. And now Fusion looking to find some life offensively, but a nice takeaway by Bonve, and he'll be taken to the turf. Boy, that displeases the crowd here as he goes down. It looked like the ball was taken away rather cleanly by Vion, but possession will switch for Republic as we near the 40th minute. Near sideline, Bonve will drop back. Galarian. Far sideline, Ringhoff. Long ball. Bonve cannot corral it.
Chick-fil-A Ventura is committed to providing you with great tasting
We've talked about plenty of the reasons that Fusion faithful have had to celebrate Rodrigo Lopez. He certainly etched himself in elite air in his USL PRO season debut. First year, I should say, with the club in Sacramento. Perhaps the greatest moment that he had with the club, the miracle at Bonnie. But Fusion now looking for an opportunity. Shot, save, rebound, sent wide. Livingston had the first chance. Jakubek got a hand on it, and Vion sent the rebound wide. Certainly doesn't seem the Fusion will need a miracle to come up with a goal here this evening. Of course, trailing, I should say, 3-0 at this point. But there have been opportunities, and you certainly sense it's coming. But the miracle at Bonnie, Rodrigo Lopez scoring a hat trick in the span of just under half an hour. Played ahead for Livingston, but the pace just a bit too brisk, and Jakubek will gather. In that semifinal match, USL PRO postseason, as Livingston offers from distance. Jakubek will easily handle that. The LA Galaxy 2 had built a 2-0 lead. But in the 70th minute, a penalty was given. And Roro struck it true. Just as he hit it, the sky opened up. Sacramento drenching rain. Almost seemed appropriate considering the torrent of offense that followed for the hosts. Roro would score on another penalty to level the score at 2-2. And then in stoppage time, scored on a free kick that put the Republic through 2, en route to claiming the USL PRO title. Just over 2 minutes plus stoppage time from half here at the VC Sportsplex. Livingston giving defender Amin Galerian all he could handle there. Cazares now sends far sideline. Rivas looked to turn, couldn't control off the tap. In the middle, Moya sends it for Roman too strong and out for a goal kick.
Extreme Soccer is Ventura County's premier choice for all your soccer needs. Located at 2377 North Oxnard Boulevard, Extreme Soccer
3-0.
has a huge selection of jersey equipment and
Sacramento Republic the lead,
soccer lover needs.
as this will be cleared by Moya. Headed back into the hands. Jakubek, Ringhoff. A return to his keeper. Swats it out towards midfield. Unable to settle it down, Villon. Now up that left wing. Republic have had good fortune with this, looking for a fourth. It's cleared away to the far sideline. Boy, Adnan Gabeldiak has been quite dangerous in the box for the Republic.
Ladies and gentlemen, at halftime we are going to do a special presentation. So we would ask you not to go on the field, and we'd ask you to stay in your seats and watch
Far
the
side,
special video presentation
attempted cross,
on the scoreboard.
goes out behind. It will go, though, for a corner. The second goal of the match for the Republic, scored off a corner by Richie Cardozo. Cardozo from the near sideline, curling it in off the hands of keeper Clint Long. Now blast to the box, turn just wide of the near post.
Halftime, ladies and gentlemen.
The official points to half and our score
Once again, please do not go
through
on
the
field.
first 45 minutes of action in the first friendly
Your attention to the
of the
video
2015 Ventura County Fusion season
presentation for you.
sees the visitors from the north, Sacramento Republic, on the strength of a pair of goals just a minute apart
Ventura County Fusion Hall of Fame.
at the 11th and the 12th minute, and then again in the 23rd to take the 3-0 lead that they enjoy at the half. The special night for the Fusion, though, and the celebration of one of the greatest ever to don the blue and orange as Rodrigo Lopez will be inducted into the Fusion Hall of Fame. We'll be back with second half action on Fusion TV.
game schedules, promotions, photos, and much, much more at the Ventura County Fusion's own website, vcfusion.com. The site's been recently redesigned for easier navigation, and it now has a broader range of fantastic content. So stay up to date with VC Fusion at vcfusion.com.
We approach the second half kickoff here at the VC Sportsplex, the first friendly of the 2015 campaign between the Ventura County Fusion and, as announced, time here a new partner in tonight's opponent, the USL PRO side, Sacramento Republic FC, 3-0 at the half. The visitors with the lead on the strength of goals by Gabriel Gonzalez, Richie Cardozo, and Adnan Gabelyak. And for Ventura County here in the second half, to continue to work on fitness, to work on familiar faces, as well as learn some new ones. In the final 45 of the first match of 2015. First half stats, Sacramento Republic outshoots Ventura County by a 5-4 margin. Republic with 2 corners, none for Fusion. And the foul tally. Fusion whistled for 6 infractions, 4 on Sacramento Republic. No cautions issued to either side, and though there have been moments of contesting between the two teams, certainly it is still emphasis on the friendly here with these two teams now partnered for the 2015 campaign. Appropriate when you consider all of the orange and blue alumni that were part of the Republic's USL PRO Championship season in their opening year last season. Just the next of the latest high-profile partners that Republic have been acquiring. Of course, the Sacramento side, as we get ready for the second half kickoff. A couple substitutions to apprise you of, as Joaquin Rivas waiting in center with one of them. That's forward Joseph Ogbanye. Also now on the field for Republic is center mid Zev Taubleib. Number 40, Sola Abalaji, center defender, who sent it opposite side and out. On the field as well. Fusion. Moya far sideline. Is it out? A couple substitutions of theirs to apprise you of as well.
Changes for you to start the second half, beginning with our visitors, Sacramento.
As they come up, but Evan Kenny out there now. Number 11, Durand Stanley in that pressing forward spot. Should be cleared ahead. Abalaji with it now. Sends to the middle. Up the near sideline, Taubleib. Now Abalaji. Pestered from behind, loses it out of bounds off the challenge from Edgar Gonzalez, who comes in for Fusion. Also, number 14, Arturo Agassian, making a run up the near side for the throw from Kenny Guyer. But Republic come away with possession. At the back, another defensive substitution, Sterling Hancock. Hancock, one of the top minute eaters for Fusion last year in their PDL Southwest Division campaign, coming after being a multi-year performer on the back end for the BYU Cougars.
Coming into the game, number 5, Sterling Hancock.
Jakubek
Replacing
clears
number
ahead.
19,
This will be
Emilio
picked up by
Velasco.
the keeper, Clint Long.
Also coming in, number
Long
15,
ball, Fusion.
Tony Alfaro.
Trying to catch him
Replacing
over the top.
Number 16, Michael Mercado. And finally, number 20, Danny Naves.
Danny Naves
Replacing 21,
out there as well.
Joel Contreras.
Long ball. Giving chase is Alfaro. But it'll be gathered by Long and cleared ahead. Mentioned the partnership between the two teams. The hashtag Built for MLS campaign has been one of the large movements that Republic and their fan base have taken part in. The building of the Boney Field at Cal Expo. Fusion now with their first threat of the half. It's sent into the box. Agasian was trying to find a lurking Roman, but feed goes right into the breadbasket of keeper Dom Jakubek. Republic had MLS officials fly out, check out the site, check out the growth of the fan base. Flag is up on the far sideline. And offsides will be given. But how's this for rolling out the red carpet? As the MLS officials planed, they were greeted by a huge group of Republic supporters, waving banners, singing "Glory, Glory, Sacramento," and a huge soccer fest to show MLS that, yes, Sacramento is interested in having a professional MLS-level side. There's a bit of miscommunication at the back there. Had to clean up the mess that was created on the play by Galarian. No trouble, though, as we're in the 50th minute. It also helps add to the appeal of the MLS when you have support from the likes of Jed York, the owner of the San Francisco 49ers of the National Football League, as a partner, and just recently announced the Sacramento Kings now becoming investors in the Republic as the flag is up on the near sideline. Looking for the ball over the top, but a step in front of the last man. Talked about the attendance record in the first half that this team set. 182,107. And that in a Boney Field, which seats 8,000, although they will be adding 2,000 to 3,000 additional seats for this coming campaign. Evelhoch, near side. Centers. Nicely defended on the back check, but still the threat. Handball given as Arturo Agasian. Just a bit of bad luck after the ball beaten into the turf. Bounces up and catches him in the arm. This will set Republic up with an opportunity to add to a 3-0 lead. Taublig to take it. Curls it far side, ball popped high in the air, and Long, gathers it in, but has a foot on the back line in doing so. And so it'll lead to the third corner of the match for Republic. Taublig will take it. As Long trying to direct traffic. Box. Sent in, was looking for Evelhoch, but it's cleared out. Taubli will try from distance, long out to gather it in. Long will just send it long. Up the near side, Agassian. Drops back for long. Ventura County looking to grow their supporters section for this season, and already you can hear the drums starting to pick up as the foul given. Republic work it up the far sideline. 3-0 to the visitors. 54th minute of play. Sola Evelhoch. Galarian. Challenged hard by Duran Stanley. Fusion will take it away at the 50-yard stripe. Turned away from Ogbanye, and now it'll be sent back by Evan Kenny Goyer, to clear to center. Flag comes up on the near side as Stanley from behind tried to get involved in the play, but with Ringhoff and Republic controlling, of no concern. Ringhoff as Roman blocks it out far sideline. Boy, Stanley has been extremely active since coming on as a second half substitution, but now an attempt from distance. Sails well over the bar and out for a goal kick. Joaquin Rivas. The ambitious attempt. Now ball threaded ahead. Stanley, head of his man. Flag stays down. Jack you back out. And Republic able to moot the danger there as Evelhoch will try and create some for the visitors. Joseph Ogbanye taken away by Kenny Goyer on the nice tackle. Hancock. And now long out to gather. Near sideline, this is Wolf. Sent back. Can tell here in this early going, certainly trying to spring Duran Stanley for an opportunity over the top. Was able to slip through the cracks just once, but Fusion unable to find the breakthrough score yet. Ringhoff. Feet ahead for Stanley, denied. Now Sacramento. Rivas grabbed near midfield to prevent the quick counter. A smart foul by Castro. Boy, this match radically altered just past the 10-minute mark, with goals in the 11th and in the 12th by Republic. Offense catching fire, ironically, not unlike the area where Sacramento's Boney Field is set up. Cal Expo had a brush fire during the 4th of July that forced the first postponement in Republic history. Rather interesting when you have local firefighters and emergency services talking about the uniqueness of the event being like an urban setting wildfire. Attempt from distance well over the bar.
With nearly 11,000 acres of agricultural production, Lemera is one of the largest providers of lemons.
Thankfully, in the fire,
And one of the biggest
no damage to the stadium. Lingering smoke, though, the reason why the match that night went off. Still had no effect on the match attendance, as that makeup was one of the 16 sellouts on the year. Ooh, the cross caught long, leaning the wrong way, but goes out the back. Now a high curling cross. Too much loft on it for a goal kick. Drop back for long. He'll right foot it to center. Stanley. Ringhoff cleared it ahead. The turn for Taubleib. Taubleib. Shot deflects off a defender. Long has to come out. Uncertain moment. Punches it into the box. It's headed away by Hancock. And a chested turn for Agassian. Arturo for Stanley. Well defended coming back by Abalaji. For Jakubek to clear. At center. Tipped feet across, headed forward by Kenny Geyer. Gonzalez pokes it away from Agassian from behind. Throw in for Edgar Gonzalez. Stanley in the box. Down he goes, an appeal for a penalty, none to be given. Bernard Hosu unmoved. The right decision.
On the mortgage couch. Mortgage couch is the most comfortable seat.
And now for Abalaji near sideline.
The lucky winners of the mortgage couch special seat are Matthew and Shelby.
Monegalvon's feet ahead. Is taken away. Wolf. Long plays ahead. Castro couldn't control. Cazares. Now out wide for Gonzalez. He'll switch for Abalaji. It's over the top. And out for a Fusion throw. As we've mentioned, this is the first friendly of the season. The next taking place on Wednesday, February 5th, 7 p.m. kickoff between Fusion and the Cosmos. Visit vcfusion.com for more information about that. As the shot stopped by Long and then put home for the fourth Republic goal of the match in the 62nd minute.
Sacramento Republic, number 7.
Joseph Ogbanye comes off the bench at half to score the fourth of the evening for the visitors.
Is that why you came here? To do stuff? Because you're so boring up there?
And now Fusion.
Because there's nothing to do there.
Boy, I tell you, I don't know if the ambient mic is picking up any of the supporters section here. Characteristic caustic wit. Although I'm sure the supporters section for Sacramento Republic would take it as an intriguing challenge. The Tower Bridge Battalion. The dedicated supporter firms in all of USL soccer as ball goes out near sideline off Evelhoch. Tower Bridge Battalion has its own stand at Bonnie Field, named so for the Tower Bridge collecting Sacramento proper to West Sacramento, one of the main central landmarks. Gonzalez tries to go over the top for Ogbanye. Flag is up, offside given. Ogbanye, the fourth entry into the score sheet this evening for Republic. And now Fusion for a throw. Was making mention of the friendly coming up on February the 25th, 7 p.m. start against New York Cosmos of the NASL. Cosmos, perhaps one of the most famous American club sides. Flag is up as Stanley able to chest it down in the box and left foot it home. But the offside is given. Stanley's been working hard trying to find his first goal of the night. That match against the Cosmos will offer 805 soccer fans the opportunity to see a couple players who sure know a lot about goal scoring, as Raul, the all-time leading goal scorer for Real Madrid, for the squad, as well as Marco Senna, and it'll be another former Fusion player for 805 fans to appreciate, is Hagop Sharishian, playing for the Cosmos as well. 25th, 7 p.m. Visit vcfusion.com to purchase tickets and for more information. Josh Glover, now in net for Ventura County. He'll take the final 25 minutes of action as Gonzalez sends up the far sideline, looking for Ogbanye. Cut away momentarily, but Gonzalez gets it fed back ahead from Montegalvan. Gonzalez, who opened the scoring in the game, gives it in space for Evelhoch. Thought about the lefty cross instead. Will dip for the end line. Size mismatch here. He'll shoot three. And Gonzalez will turn it back. Cazares for Galalarian. Tauglib sends far sideline, and now the reset. Hoff. Couple faint steps like he wanted to go along. Give and go, and now springs up the far sideline. Tauglib to the box. Hancock will clear. Gonzalez. Edgar able to escape coverage. But Michael Roman can't get it through a sea of white far sideline. And it's sent back for Jackie back. Jackie back ahead. Head on the touch. Ogbanye. Given chase. Josh Glover. Out to scoop it away from him. Glover from up the 101 at Westmont College. He one of two players from that institution on this club. Also, Tanner Wolf. Ahead for Stanley. Flag comes up. Quick restart. Tauglib plays ahead. Cazares just can't control. Evan Kenny Goyer. Abalaji steps up. Talglib ahead. Ogbanye. Clearing attempt. Blocked down, but it comes to Kenny Goyer. Sent back for Glover. To the far sideline. Popped over a chasing Gonzalez. And now back for Hancock. Glover. Wolf sends far sideline. And with it now Castro. Long ball again, looking for Stanley. Partial step on the defender. Now turns to box him out. To the top of the box. Taken away on the slide tackle by Ringhoff to cancel the danger. Edgar Gonzalez had a split second longer, may have been able to get a decent look on Jackie Beck. Abalaji. Republic have liked using the ball with their up the near sideline to lead the offense. Foul given is Kenny Goyer on the pitch at the 40. We remind you the Ventura County Fusion would like to thank their incredible sponsors, Crown Plaza Ventura Beach, Limonera, Ventura Orthopedics, Mortgage Couch, Midtown Cafe, Amigos Surf Cantina, Adidas, Dr. Peck Chiropractic, Quick Printing Plus, Fast Signs, Extreme Soccer, and Downtown Ventura. And by the way, if you've noticed at the 50-yard line during this match, a group of fans sitting on a couch at the track, you've noticed the Mortgage Couch. It's part of the Mortgage Couch fan upgrade. Mortgage Couch is his most comfortable home lender. Comfortable seat at every Fusion match, at each match. Lucky fans will get the chance to watch the game at the halfway line on the Mortgage Couch. Next up, to possibly see some all-time international greats from pitch side, February the 25th. Foul in a first booking of the match as in the 75th minute, yellow is shown to Sterling Hancock. 71st minute, I should say. On the restart, this will be Alfonso Monagalvon for Abalaji. Monagalvon. Gaalarian for Ringhoff. Long ball. To swallow it up is Josh Glover. You know, it's interesting when you look at this Republic side. Several players were part of their 2014 championship squad that had experience playing indoor soccer professionally. You got to think with manager Preki and his indoor acumen, good knowledge of transferring skills from indoor to out. Had to deal with a floating cross from he did well with. Of course, Preki, in his career, 389 goals in 370 games played from 1985 to 1995. And of course, what American soccer fan could forget his contributions in 1998? Part of the World Cup side, also scored the winning goal in a Gold Cup match against Brazil. And as was mentioned to me before the game, Ventura County star, local sports do everything writer Joe Curley mentioned that he was at the match to see Preki score the historic goal in one of the great wins for the United States.
We have proof.
So Fusion will make a few substitutions. It'll be Joel Contreras and Andy Moya returning to the lineup. Coming off will be Michael Roman, as well as Tanner Wolf. Of course, re-entry not an issue here. It's a friendly match. Abalaji jousting with the defense of Kenny Geyer. Loses it out of bounds. Fusion throw.
Inside the lines, Nancy.
We had mentioned about the history between these two clubs, having in a friendly last year as well as in the U.S. Open Cup. There is the opportunity, should Fusion win their first round match, that they could meet Republic once more. Republic in their first foray in the 104th edition of the Open Cup. Made it to the fourth round, dispatching the Fusion, then blistering the Fresno Fuego 6-0 before ultimately bowing out to the San Jose Earthquakes. At midfield, Contreras will be called for the foul, a low bridge on Alfonso Moregalvon.
That's a life lesson he's got to learn.
Long ball. Stopped at the back by Glover. Republic able to get a few players on loan from their Earthquakes last season. Amongst those, J.J. Koval. Of course, also former Fusion. The throw near sideline, Evan Kenny Geyer. Back for Hancock. Orozco. Sends it long. Bounce free. Touch to the middle. Stanley just can't get the slicing feed across the heart of the box to meet a boot. It was sharply hit by Arturo Agassian. Stanley throwing up rubber pellets and then throwing up his hands afterwards. A near miss in the 77th minute. 4-0 to the Republic. Gonzalez. Now Abalaji. Gabe has it taken away. Kenny Geyer. Nice step up, dispossess, and in full sprint, Zev Taubleib. Taken away from behind by Gonzalez. Will work it ahead for Agassian. Agassian Out to head it clear. At the top of his box is Motegalvon. Cazares. It's out for a Ventura County throw. Look out, Mortgage Couch. Coming at you. Curling far sideline, Joaquin Rivas. For Cazares. Evelhoch now. Time and space. Quickly swallowed up. Dressing defender. The 1-2 with Evelhoch. Connected on the give, could not on the go. And it's out for a goal kick. It's really an exciting time for all of the United Soccer League. Of course, new competition coming for the Fusion in the Southwest Division. And meanwhile, at the USL PRO level, have multiple expansion clubs coming in, including 7 with ties to Major League Soccer. This sport just continues to grow in popularity in the United States. Over 20,000 at StubHub Center. Yesterday, for the United States, 2-0 friendly win over Panama. Cazares for Evelhoch. Aggressive challenge from Kenny Goyer. And it will ultimately earn the foul. Now, and one of the ways that you can talk about the growth of the sport is embracing the fan base in every way possible, including charitable contributions, as well as helping out with local causes. And by partnering with UC Davis Children's Hospital, Sacramento Republic have done just that. Not only are they the presenting logo sponsor on the kits, but Republic players regularly visit the hospital. Matter of fact, during the week of the friendly with West Bromwich Albion, the kids at the UC Davis Children's Hospital got to meet members not only of the Republic, but of members of the Baggies, too. Throw in from the near sideline. Evelhoch gets the return feed. Pings it to the middle. Motegalvon. And it'll be sent back. Galarian. Foul given is Stanley. Back shin pads with him. Been a lot of work down the left side for Evelhoch to the top of the box now. Cazares switches wide and takes it back in the middle. Galarian. Can't connect on the give and go. It's broken up by Arturo Agassian. And now Sterling Hancock sends it far sideline. On the run and booted away from Contreras. Bounding ball. Fusion Control looking for their first tally of 2015, trailing by 4. Kenny Goyer on the return. Ahead, Hancock has it sniffed out by Gahalarian. Cazares could not get away from the last man, Moya. Now Hancock, see it back for his keeper. He's the release valve. Turns it up the near sideline for Kenny Goyer. Gonzalez. Switch for Orozco. And his horse now, Moya. Nice touch wide, and then thumped out by Ringhoff. Catches a Fusion player, and so a throw for Republic. Talked about the, well, here's Stanley. Pushing it wide, Stanley the turn, kick save by Jakubek. Abalaji, the sliding clear up the near sideline. Ogbanye. The PDL campaign begins for the Fusion in May. Saturday the 2nd against the Orange County Blues. First home match for the Fusion in PDL play will be Saturday, May 9th against the Fresno Fuego. But of course, you don't have to wait that long to see your pride of the 805 on the pitch once more. February the 25th. Against New York Cosmos. Perhaps something here. Agassian gets the return. Switch back. Pretty pass. Now returned. To the left-footed thread through by Edgar Gonzalez. For Stanley is snuffed. 85th minute of play at the VC Sportsplex. The flag is up. The feed ahead for Javier Castro. Such a special night here. Rodrigo Lopez. So special to both of these franchises. Such a big impact on a pair of Titleist teams. The first player inducted into the Ventura County Fusion Hall of Fame. Has a foul given at center.
Fresh organic food will be on the menu at Ventura County Fusion. When Midtown Cafe
It has been his pride. Roro and Sacramento Republic that have spoiled the 2015 friendly debut for the Fusion. Josh Glover. Wide for Kenny Goyer. Hancock. Scoops it forward. Abalaji. With it once more, pops it to the middle. Gonzalez, dispossessed. Stanley chests it back for Gonzalez. Moya stretches it wide. Nice. Contreras. Plenty of space down the left wing. Cross to the middle. At the feet of Stanley. Turns, and it's headed away at the line. What a bit of defending by Sola Abalaji. And has it not been one of those nights? Corner skitters out behind for a goal kick. Duran Stanley has had his chances, but been left wanting, as has the orange and blue faithful on this night at the VC Sportsplex. Taublig ahead. Ogbanye. He has the only goal here in the second half, coming in the 62nd minute. Gonzalez. Agassian. Is there time for a final rush for the Fusion? 2 minutes, then stoppage time remaining. Handball on the chip ahead, off the arm of Ogbanye. Well, technical director Graham Smith and the Republic will surely have some thoughts about personnel for Republic coming into tonight. Players under contract, but still room for many more for the USL campaign. For Ventura County. The Youth Academy certainly continuing its fine work in 805 soccer. Several players anticipated to return from university play to make a run not only at a 4th division title, but the goal, as always, as is for Ventura County, the top hardware of the Premier Development League. Inside the final minute of regulation, Orozco's long ball. Stanley tries a touch wide for Agassian. Kenny Goyer chips to the box. It's a nice ball, but turned away by Ringhoff. And out the back for a corner. Player is still down on the end line as we're now into stoppage time. One must think, as it appears to be Duran Stanley, the hobbled party for Fusion. The physio is on. Just a quick float by, making sure that Stanley's okay. The corner. Touchdown by Alfaro. Out behind for the goal kick, and this may do it. The official. Points to center. And the opening friendly of the 2015 season is as Sacramento Republic FC have come to the VC Sports and defeated the Ventura County Fusion by a 4-0 final. Your scoring summary: Sacramento taking a 1-0 lead in the 11th minute on a goal by Gabriel Gonzalez, former Fusion player, opening the account for his new side in Sacramento. Just a minute later on a corner, Richie Cardozo curling it in the 23rd minute. The Republic got a goal from trialist Adnan Gabeljik. In the second half, only goals scored by trialist and substitute off the bench Joseph Ogbanye. the Fusion lone entry into the match book, a caution against Sterling Hancock in the 71st minute of play. But County and for Sacramento Republic FC, it's a wonderful night in the beginnings of the 2015 season, and one that both Fusion and Republic fans will surely not forget for the christening of Rodrigo Lopez as the first Hall of Fame player and entry into the Fusion Hall of Fame. Once again, we remind you this time the Fusion will be in action. It's Wednesday, February 7 p.m. as the New York Cosmos come calling to the VC Sportsplex. See international stars Raul and Marcos Senna, as well as former Fusion standout from the sports